Namaste, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness. All right, so we are in the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, and things are a little intense. Again, if you are a light worker, if there is still karma to clear, it's going to be cleared. If you have done the clearing and you are in that peaceful energy where you're manifesting and you feel really responsive to the quantum energy, this should be a pretty good time, although it's going to be very busy. Feels like it's a very busy energy, but let's get started. I'm just going to pull a reading. I did pull the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction reading and posted that, I think it was Thursday. So I'm just going to do this reading as kind of a follow-up. We're in the midst. I'm using the same decks. So let's just see if there's any more clarity to help you figure out, since you're experiencing these energies. Grief. Tears are what happen when the ice melts in the heart. There is a lot of grief. I'm seeing a lot. Part of this grief is the karma. There's karmic cycles that are closing so that things can expand, but it's sudden. It's just like, and someone just said it best, I'm in disbelief. So yeah, an awakening. Wake me from my life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. All right, so here we go. Awakening. But I did see the Three of Swords in the pre-shuffle. There is some grief, but it is part of the cracking you open to let the light come through. As Rumi would say, the broken pieces are where the light comes through to heal. We have empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So make sure that you're in empathy energy as people are going through this grief and responsibility. You are aware of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So this is all about being part of that quantum. I feel like these two things go together. Awakening and responsibility, and grief and empathy. So we'll pull on those as separate messages because I feel like, yeah, the birds are going to be active. So I'll use the Totally Zenned Out journey for this awakening responsibility. Oh, they said do the other one first. So I'll use the Illuminated Tarot for this grief and empathy. Let's see what's going on. The Jack of Diamonds, Six of Clubs in the reverse. That's the Tower card. Five of Diamonds in the reverse. I think that's the Magician. Oh, we're not going to take all those. I'll take this one. Well, they said, yeah, take them. There are two messages here. We'll pull those after. Let's put these together. Oh, Jack of Clubs. Okay, so we have the Jack of Diamonds with the book ending, the Jack of Clubs. So we're going to read those first. Okay, fascination, wonder, and scholarship. So this could be learning something new. This Diamonds or Pentacles. So this could be like a Page of Pentacles. Something new is kind of resulting from this energy. That it might be that you get that new brainstorm idea where you're just like, yeah, that's what I'm meant to do. Then we have the Jack of Clubs. Yep. An enthusiastic pursuit of a new venture. So you're going to be learning something new as you get this big revelation, or you build on an old idea that could have happened in childhood. I'm seeing that in the personal readings. A lot of this, you know, a dream you had as a child coming through. All right, Six of Clubs. The Tower, the big revelation or a drastic shift in perspective. Now this is This is in the reverse, so it's almost like the hangman. So this is, you know, there's a, like, I can do this, is what I'm saying. You may have been talking yourself out of this your entire life, and then all of a sudden you say, no, I can do this. This is absolutely what I'm meant to do, and I'm going to do it. All right, so the 5 of diamonds is, and like I said, this is a different, the Hierophant, not the magician. Could be spiritual authority, could be relating to tradition, but in the reverse it means deception. So for some reason, and I feel like maybe you've been deceiving yourself or others have been deceiving you in the fact that you are capable of doing whatever this is. You just have some things that you need to learn. These 2 messages. Ace of Cups and 7 of Diamonds. 7 of Diamonds, I believe, is the Sun card, and that is all about it's a Star card. That is your wish fulfilled, and that's the card I was thinking of when I said that. And then the Ace of Cups is definitely a new emotional, this is going to be something emotionally fulfilling. It's emotional, spiritual, or creative flow. This is all about being in that quantum, interacting and creating in the quantum, so that you are really able to bring this wish into fruition. So definitely aligned with this awakening responsibility. This is part of your spiritual mission. You are waking up to it. You're going to have some work to do with the 7 of Pentacles here. But it is also, you're working to fulfill a wish, and this could be an old wish or it can be an instant revelation with this Tower card. Oh, there's the 3 of Swords. Told you about that. This goes with this message. Okay? Definitely, because I saw the 3 of Swords when these cards. All right. Let's pull on that. And I'm going to use that as a foundation. Let's look those up right quick. Strength. This is the Strength card. Building trust, courage. It's in the reverse, so this could be that courage is going to be required, and you're going to have to overcome some things. You're going to have to, I'm hearing, not placate your fears. Do not placate your fears. This 3 of Swords is here. Do not placate your fears in taking on this new project, this new venture. It's all going to work out. It's going to take some work. There are going to be some challenges. You're going to learn. You're going to grow. But this is needed to raise the vibration. Whatever your mission is, your purpose, your passion, is going to raise the vibration of the collective. So it's your responsibility to step into this role. All right? So let's put these off to the side and let's pull on this other message. So we do have the 3 of Swords. Don't give in to the fear. Don't give in to grief. Let it work through you as a process. They said at the bottom of the deck on this deck is Queen of... This is the Empress. Yep, you're creating. This is fertility. And it also means responsibility to nature. So whatever you're doing, make sure you're doing it consciously and responsibly for the environment. So keep that in mind. World card on the bottom. Underneath that, and that's the Ace of Diamonds. Let's check it out. I know that's the World card. That's what you are meant to do. Yeah. This is what you're meant to do. All right, let's pull on this grief and this empathy. So if you know people who are experiencing devastating karma, go ahead and, have some empathy, compassion for them, because you've been through it. You've been through the dark night of the soul. Dark night of the soul is very prevalent in the energy right now. Knight of Pentacles. It's kind of like an overcoming energy. Temperance. Remember, with Uranus, there's a lot of suddenness. That's why that Tower. a lot of sudden things just kind of coming out of the blue, and some of that is karma, as there's some closing of karmic cycles. So you may be dealing with a fire sign, possibly a Sagittarius. And this is, with that Temperance card, remaining somewhat neutral. Oh, we got 3 here. Okay. So we had the Jacks on either side. We have Knights on either side here. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Hear the birds? The Six of Wands, that is definitely overcoming energy, where you are going to overcome these challenges and overcome whatever grief you may be experiencing. You may having some karmic doors close. It's necessary. It is necessary to clear out the lower vibration energy as we go through this shift into New Earth. And many of you are wondering, how is that this whole process is, you're not going to have 3D Earth and then all of a sudden there's 5D Earth and there's a new Earth. It has to happen, and somebody explained it, and I can't remember her name, but it's like cell mitosis, where the cell splits. The Earth is splitting, but in that process, they are still conjoined. So we have a conjoined 3D and 5D until they become so polarized that they absolutely separate. And fear is polarizing, and love is the opposite polarization of that. So you're going to be experiencing a little bit of in the middle. That's this Temperance card. You're going to have some of the old earth energy trying to integrate as these two earths separate, like cell mitosis. It's cell division, but it is a dimension division. And as that is occurring, there's still that residual integration. And so we have to understand that, and that step back, be the observer, be neutral. Don't succumb to the fear-based energy, because you need to be on the love side of that polarization. We have this 5 of Cups here, and the 8 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So with the 5 of Cups, that is kind of like, focus on the things that are positive. Focus on the things that are enriching your vibration. And they're really adamant on the term enriching your vibration. That needs to be your focus right now, is enriching your vibration, and let that then kind of go into the quantum so it interacts with others, lifting up in love, the collective. And that is what a light worker's responsibility is. There is a lot of grief going on right now. And you can be, what they're using is catapulted back into that fear-based grief energy, because it is very prevalent and it is being propagated in order to implement more control. So as you are shifting into the love aspect of this 5D, we really need to focus on, the love, the kind of 2 of Cups, and that is your relationship with the, source, so that you are co-creating. When you co-create, you have formed a relationship, and the critical component of that relationship is trust. Without trust, that relationship cannot function. So even though there is a lot of grief going on, it is the necessary polarization to divide the 3D dimension from the 5D dimension cleanly and clearly. However, that is not where we are right now. So it's still some of that 3D fear and I'm hearing fear and loathing coming into that middle ground to try and force the polarization. So keep your focus on the 5D love energy so that we can continue the split. It feels like there's going to be some communication. You may have somebody reach out to you who is going through this grief, and they're in the middle. And this came to me as a download right prior to doing this reading. There are people that are in that middle division area, like a Venn diagram, you know, the two, where the two worlds intersect, the two dimensions still intersect. We have folks that are in that that intersection of the Venn diagram, and they are having to choose, using their free will, which earth they're going to reside in before the polarization creates the definitive split. And in order to do that, they are experiencing this grief energy. They are experiencing, because it is the catalyst to whether they're going to go through fear, or if they're going to say, I didn't deserve that, I'm going to start focusing on myself and self-love and healing. The journey that many light workers have already taken. So this is the tower moment for them. This is the dark night of the soul for them, because they're having to make a choice. And that choice is, are they going to choose love, or are they going to choose fear? That is it. And so if, you know, we can possibly help uplift those souls through our light and through our passion and our purpose and being there. Now, I'm not saying be a doormat. Make sure your boundaries are intact. Do not let anybody use you, because they may be in desperate energy. However, if somebody reaches out to you and says, I need someone to talk to, then, you know, this is a good time for you to share your light, because it is much needed. We might be able to have an opportunity for those souls that are caught in that interaction of the energies of old earth and new earth. We may be able to bring them forward. They choose, but you can uplift. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. Focus on what you are here to do. And there will be blessings and rewards for that, because you're generating good karma. All right, they said bottom of the decks for these two, the oracle decks, past. Whatever is in the past, leave in the past. You learn the lessons. So if somebody reaches out to you and they are, like, you know, in desperate, dire need of someone to talk to, maybe some guidance, leave the past in the past. Don't bring it up and throw it in their face. This is the time to shine light. You have healed that past. And I can tell by the comments, many of you have experienced horrific past experiences with your counterpart. But I feel like the counterparts are going to need something, especially if you are in divine feminine. Divine masculines are going through devastation right now. We've seen it in the readings for a long time. And they are going to be looking for some soul support, and they may be guided to you. I'm not saying you have to go back. I'm not saying get involved, but I am saying if you have a purposeful intent to shine your light, it may start there. And I know I've seen it in a dream, and now I'm seeing it play out in real, tangible 3D existence. And I know several people that are going through devastating things right now. So just saying, bottom of this deck, right action. That explains that. All right, so I'm going to end it there. I hope this reading was helpful to you. And if you have any questions or comments, please drop them in the comment box below. And also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would be very grateful if you do, or at least like this video if you found something of value here, so that some other it gets into the YouTube algorithm and tickles it a little bit, so then maybe this will come up in somebody else's suggestion videos. All right, my friends, thank you so much for being here. Good luck through this process, and if you need a personal reading to help guide you through it, you know where to contact me. It's in the description box. Much love to you all. Namaste.